I dedicate this video to Super Emot of YouTube, one of the YouTube staff, and to all of my subscribers. Enjoy. Welcome, Bev New. Welcome to another video. And before I start this video off, I watched the entire, I didn't watch all of it. I watched parts of the Canadian trucker convoy that went on in Ottawa in Canada. It was pretty tame. People were setting up grills to cook hot dogs and hamburgers, and they were offering hot dogs and hamburgers to people. And towards the end of it, at night, last night, they were passing out hot chocolate to everybody. Yeah, it was pretty tame, but all those people who were driving tractor trailers, trucks, regular people driving pickup trucks and cars with Canadian flags on them, flags of Nova Scotia, flags of New Brunswick, and I think I saw the Canadian red ensign, the flag before the maple leaf flag that was got rid of back in around 1965. Yeah, nothing bad went on around on Parliament Hill, and also I watched some news segments from Global News, CTV. One of the reporters from these news channels talked about a drone that was flown around by the RCMP around Parliament Hill to moderate activity around Parliament Hill. So I didn't hear anything about a January 6th insurrection style attack on Parliament Hill. I was thinking something like that might happen, but nothing happened. Saw the racist chicken shit leader of the People's Party of Canada, Maxime Bernier. That guy's chicken shit, and he is. Yeah. Even though the protesters by one of the people who were interviewed by one of the news reporters who said that, oh, these Canadians are nice and polite. Yeah, but they're conservative, right wing. This whole Canadian trucker convoy thing was just completely ridiculous and cartoonish, and it was kind of funny. Then in one video that I watched, some guy was plugging his channel, talking about subscribe to my channel. I'm not forcing you. It's your choice, not mine. And he kept saying this over and over and over again as he was walking around Ottawa, filming people leaving at night, still honking their horns. And I watched one guy who was talking both in English and French. Speaking of French, I haven't been learning French as of late, so I need to crack down on that. I need to learn some French. So, yeah. I just can't just speak Anglais. I gotta speak Francais. Okay, on to this video. Alright. In this video, I'm gonna do 101 reasons why the USA sucks. The United States of America is one of the worst countries in the world. Poor quality of life, the people, the food, you name it, it's all bad. This country has tons and tons and tons of problems, that I can't think of at the top of my head. You know, I was bashed by hardcore American patriots, retired, disabled military veterans on my views about the USA and its people. It's basically, I don't hate everybody in this country. Just the ones who are just doing the damage to the country and running it into the ground, and people who ignore all the problems in this country. Those are people I don't like. Okay? I don't hate this country. I just feel sorry. I just feel sorry for this country and the shape that it's in. Okay? There's good people in this country, and there's some Americans who live overseas. Americans who left America and moved overseas because the country has a lot of problems. Lots and lots of problems. And they see how bad America is, and they left. Married people, single people, you name it, they left. So basically, it's about, let's see, how many numbers of how many Americans, how many Americans who live overseas? 6 million or 6,000 Americans living abroad. I think the number has jumped to even higher numbers. So you got Americans who live in other countries, who live outside of their home country. You know? But, I gotta bash this country. And I gotta do it. And I'm gonna do it again, and I'm not gonna do another video about the USA. So, let me get right down to how much this country sucks, and I got 101 reasons why. Okay. 101 reasons why the United States of America sucks! Number 1. People in America view mass shooters as criminal masterminds, terrorists. He was really into video games. He was a shut-in. He was very socially awkward. He didn't talk a lot because he was quiet and shy. The problem is, some people in America treat these people like dirt by walking all over them, cutting them dead in a sentence when they talk, and push them over the edge by pushing them over and over again to make them snap. Number 2, no gun control. No gun control that is incredibly strict and Canadian style with universal background checks. Number 3, when it comes to American media and conservative American media like Fox News, One America News Network, and Newsmax, they exist in their own little bubble. They are paid to lie to people by filling their heads up with lies and propaganda. They live in this world where America, or the United States of America, is the only country that exists. Number 4, the healthcare system is absolutely insane. It is stupid, crazy, set up as a business, and doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Freedom. Americans care so much about freedom. How is a private healthcare system freedom? How is going bankrupt
over medical bills freedom? How is being stuck in a job that you don't enjoy but you have health care, how is that freedom? How is it freedom to live in a system where you are constantly worrying about getting sick? People who live in countries with universal health care systems recognize how completely insane it is that health care is not guaranteed to all Americans. Number 5, America's bizarre obsession with dead men in a piece of paper. The dead men are the founding fathers of the United States, and the piece of paper is the U.S. Constitution. The obsession with the founding fathers and the Constitution just completely throws away all rationale and logic against policy making that actually makes sense for today. Things like universal pre-K, childcare, community college, do away with student loans, elder care, expand Medicare to include things like eye care, dental care, paid family medical leave. You can leave, take family leave, and go for 12 weeks and come back to the same position that you had on the job. Dead men in a piece of paper is more important than policy making that will help the country. Number 6, American drivers suck. They are on their phones, they eat, drink, read a book, and do a lot of crazy things behind the wheel. With road rage, driving, aggressive, and not knowing the rules of the road, American drivers are the worst in the world. Number 7, Americans hate the metric system. Even though I-19 between Tucson and Nogales in the U.S. state of Arizona is metric, but the speed limit signs and some of the signs that tell you how far you are to the next exit are completely in imperial. Number 8, R. Kelly sucks. Number 9, Joe Biden sucks. Number 10, the Democratic Party is too corporate, neoliberal, conservative light, and weak. Super weak, incredibly weak. Number 11, the Republican Party sucks. Number 12, Beto O'Rourke sucks. Number 13, Trump supporters are a bunch of brainwashed lunatics. Number 14, rich celebrity Kylie Jenner asked her fans to help fund her makeup artist's surgery after he got in a car accident. She is too greedy to use her money. A billionaire asked poor people to pay for her friend's employee, surgery. Some people have no shame. Number 15, capitalism sucks. Number 16, no basic intelligent infrastructure work on I-95 during a snowstorm. Number 17, mass shooting drills and saying, if only we had more guns, doesn't stop mass shootings. America has over 300 million guns. Americans are swimming in a sea of guns and bullets. The U.S. has more guns than people. There are way too many guns in this country. The United States has more mass shootings than any other country on earth. To stop a bad guy with a gun is with a good guy with a gun is a colossus failure. Number 18, the military industrial complex sucks. Number 19, the prison industrial complex sucks. Number 20, Americans, not all, are crap. They don't give a damn about each other. Number 21, political correctness sucks. TV shows and movies are complete trash. Number 22, speaking of political correctness, people in America are easily offended over every little thing. People are way too soft and sensitive. Number 23, in some parts of the United States, people act like the people on the Joker movie from 2019. That movie tells the truth about how the U.S. is. Number 24, YouTube sucks. Their rules are unfair and make no sense. They treat some of their YouTube video creators like crap. They suppress people's channels and prop up conservative people and corporate media news outlets like CNN, Fox News, and MSNBC. The algorithm is broken and the people of YouTube are incompetent. Number 25, the United States is still uptight. Number 26, the police still suck. Number 27, flying on airplanes all over America and on international flights to other countries suck. The people and flight attendants are nuts. Some, not all. Number 28, the women still suck. Number 29, you can't talk about what the anti-vaxxers and their BS here on YouTube. If you do, YouTube will remove a video on your channel and give you a strike. It will be deemed as medical misinformation. Number 30, some Americans don't believe climate change and it being real. They believe it is a hoax. Not all of them think like this. Number 31, some Americans, not all, think Bernie Sanders is crazy. He was bashed by corrupt corporate politicians from both political parties and dumb normal people. After being screwed in 2016 and again in 2020 by the DNC, he was the solution to America's problems. Those people who think Bernie is crazy are crazy themselves. Number 32, Donald Trump sucks. Number 33, celebrities, not all, treat their fans like crap. Number 34, you cannot go out and make friends in America. Number 35, people from other countries are brainwashed by people and things in America. They think America is great. Number 36, homelessness is bad in America. Number 37, people are living in poverty. Number 38, high rate of teen births. Number 39, homebody Americans don't care about all the problems here in the States. Number 40, high rate of obesity. Number 41, hardcore American patriots suck. Number 42, some Americans act like racism doesn't exist. Number 43, double standards suck. Number 44, the baby boomers suck. The bad ones. Number 45, Generation X suck. The bad ones. Number 46, millennials suck. The bad ones. Number 47, Generation Z suck. The bad ones. Number 48, some people in the USA like to gaslight others, online and offline, to make them out as crazy and make them out as the problem in a form of psychological abuse where a person or group makes someone question their sanity, precipitation of reality, or memories. Number 49, people in the United States, not all, act like Canada doesn't exist. Nobody cares about how Canada is, what is it like living in Canada, and doesn't care how the people in Canada are. News media in the United States never talk about Canadian stories or stories in other countries. Americans don't care about what's going on in other countries, and they don't care about what's going on in the Great White North. Number 50, too many assholes, too many stupid people, too many crazy people, too many weirdos, too many paranoid people, too many cliquish people, too many greedy people, too many racist people, too many religious nut jobs, too many worthless people in law enforcement, and too many sociopaths. Number 51, too many gun nuts. Number 52, in the U.S. state of Maryland, a police officer berated a 5-year-old boy for running away from school. Both were black. Number 53, African Americans go through racism along with brown people and Native Americans in the U.S. Number 54, some Native Americans who are half white don't care about what their ancestors and tribes went through. They don't care about how people on Indian reservations live. They view themselves as white. Number 55, they have money for the poor, but can't feed the poor. Number 55, they have money for war, but can't feed the poor. Tupac Shakur. Number 56, people like Pat Robertson are a bunch of conservative fascists disguised as Christians. They view helping the poor as something bad. Number 57, the rude, unfriendly people in New York State and in New York City sucks. Number 58, Americans, not all, don't know about their ethnic heritage. Number 59, policing in the United States is broken. Number 60, in South Carolina, military country, Army Sergeant Jonathan Pendleton shoved a black man in a neighborhood and demanding that the black man leave the neighborhood before threatening him with physical violence. The black man did nothing wrong. He was just going for a walk. Demanding that the black man leave the neighborhood before threatening him with physical violence. The black man did nothing wrong. He was just going for a walk. Number 61, greedy rich people, corporations, and corrupt politicians want poor people and the middle working class fight each other while they run out the back door with all the money and let them screw each other. Number 62. People in the United States can learn so much by looking at other countries and seeing how they do things. Americans can learn how a different form or version of universal health care coverage works and quality of life. But the US rarely wants to do that. Number 63. At least in terms of mass media, even places like CNN don't hold elected officials accountable for their actions and have a political media bias with both parties. Number 64. People who view people who stormed the U.S. Capitol on January the 6th, 2021 as tourists are full of it. Number 65. The cost of living is very, very expensive here. Excuse me. Number 66. Food in America has too much chemicals, artificial junk, and genetically modified. The foods has way too many unhealthy ingredients. Number 67. Some Americans, special needs individuals or not, will try to change you and make you be something that you are not. Number 68. A cop gets off for killing an unarmed man at a hotel in Arizona. Number 69. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki scoffed at the idea of free COVID-19 tests for Americans, despite the fact that free tests are a very normal thing in the United Kingdom. On December the 7th, 2021, she mocked the idea of free COVID tests when a reporter told her about what they are doing in the United Kingdom. At a White House press briefing, NPR's national political correspondent Maria Laslin asked Press Secretary Jen Psaki a question that's been on many people's minds. There are still a lot of countries like Germany and the UK and South Korea that basically have massive testing, free of charge or for a normal fee, she asked. Why can't that be done in the United States? Psaki gave a vague response about the administration's efforts to increase test accessibility and decrease costs. But Laslin followed up, that's kind of complicated though. Why not just make them free and give them out and have them available everywhere? Psaki responded with a sarcastic smile. Should we just send one to every American? She asked. Number 70. When people who live in other countries see the USA as a sad joke, some don't care, shocked, and shake their heads in shame. Number 71. The United States is nothing more than a huge pile of red, white, and blue crap with dead bald eagles, vomits, raging dumpster fires, and dead rats on top. It is an out of control raging dumpster fire that is hell on earth. It is a out of control raging dumpster fire that is pure hell on earth. Number 72. The USA is an oligarchy. The USA is an oligarchy. Number 73. Teachers scramble for dollars at hockey game in dystopia In dystopian US, teachers on their knees scrambling for cash in the center of a hockey ring was terrible and dystopian. Failed state disturbing stuff. Number 74, no universal basic income, UBI, for the working class. Number 75, American society is screwed up on all different levels. Number 76, people from other countries who live in the USA don't have a clue how bad life in the USA is. Some believe in the simple life, and others are brainwashed by the toxic, unhealthy American culture. They don't care. The brainwashed ones think America is the greatest country in the world. Number 77. People in America are still socially disconnected, segregated, isolating, paranoid, and fake. People still want to be left alone in their own bubbles. People don't like to meet people or connect with others. Can't talk to people unless it is business related. Number 78, ignorant and insular. Number 79, wars between US states on my state is better than yours is stupid, meaningless, sheltered mindset, culture war garbage. Number 80, polite society sucks. Too fake and too plastic. Number 81, YouTube was originally a place for really free and open area where people would go to escape the nonsense of traditional media. Now traditional media has gotten a stranglehold on YouTube. YouTube is in bed with traditional media. Now you have YouTube TV, YouTube propping up certain more safe content over other content, and in the news and politics realm, it's never been more clear they want to prioritize or authoritative news sources. Independent news media shows and real content creators get destroyed by the algorithm. Number 82, every big city in the suburbs suck. Number 83, living out in the country sucks. People who love the simple life hate accumulating money and possessions, and hate living in the city are no better than mainstream Americans. Some have issues and are out of touch homebodies. They listen to people, society, and government who don't care about them. Number 84, defense contractors rip the poor off. Number 85, when it comes to paying taxes, the tax system is rigged against the poor and the middle class. Millionaires, billionaires, and huge multinational corporations pay little to no taxes at all, and the poor/middle class pay way more in taxes. Number 86, Black Lives Matter. The Black Lives Matter movement are a bunch of troublemakers. BS. Number 87, capitalistic people are a bunch of out-of-touch scumbags. Number 88, red conservative states that have racist voter suppression laws and anti-abortion laws for poor women are complete trash. Number 89, old people who are selfish and stubborn, who have power over something don't want to pass the torch to a person of the next generation. They are out of touch, stuck in the past, and don't care about the problems that the USA has. Number 90. People in America don't want the same thing. That is why the country is divided. They all don't want the same thing. Number 91. Number 91, conservative asinine military veterans and hardcore American patriots like to tear down and put down people who don't like how the country is. They don't care about homeless veterans, homeless people, and people living in poverty. Number 92, special needs people are treated like dirt and overlooked in this country. Number 93, black people, not all, treat each other like crap. Black people, not all, treat each other like crap. Number 94, U.S. Senator Kyrsten Sinema sucks. Number 95, U.S. Senator Joe Manchin sucks. Number 96, FM AM radio in America sucks. Number 97, Americans, not all, are still violent, too violent, and undereducated. Number 98, still over-policed. Number 99, we are a nation of rebels. Laugh out loud. Number 100, honestly, the United States of America is one of the worst countries in the world. Poor quality of life, broken people, trashy food, crumbling infrastructure, easily offended, sensitive people, broken health care, a very high crime rate, a sexist, racist court system, and unhappy people. What a mess. And number 101, corporations don't care about regular people. All they care about is making money off of their employees by exploiting them through wage slavery. They let them work through poor working conditions and letting them die. And a special bonus to 101 Reasons Why the USA Sucks is 102. Kyrsten Sinema gave the thumbs down in the U.S. Senate over the $15 minimum wage. And with the icing on top of the cake, U.S. Senator Kyrsten Sinema is known as Sinema the Clown, and U.S. Senator Joe Manchin is known as Joe Manchild. I hope I didn't skip through any of these. If I did, if I skipped over some numbers, you guys can send me a comment and let me know. I'm not going to feel embarrassed or ashamed about it. Yeah. 101 reasons. Yeah, and I've written all of this down. Took some notes from different people online, and put in some input from me into this. Yeah, this country is one of the worst countries in the world. And and I remember my father told me this. I think I said this at the beginning of the video, but I'll say it again. He said this to me. Even though we're held down, this is one of the best countries in the world. And he also said this to me when I told him I want to move overseas to another country, which is France. And he said this to me. Why in the world you want to leave a perfectly good country and move to a second-rate country? Well, people like my dad are out of touch. They don't have a clue. And these hardcore American patriots,
and these conservative retired military veterans who served in the military don't have a clue at all. They don't have a clue how bad this country is. Because in their minds, all they care about, America is free, free. We're all about free. Freedom, 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 full freedom. And we are free, and those other countries are second rate and they're scummy. The truth is, countries like France, the Scandinavian countries, and other developed countries are kicking America's ass on just about everything. That's right, they are kicking America's ass on just about everything. On everything. I mean, they're ahead of America, the United States, on just about everything. They are ahead of this country on just about everything. Right now, some of these countries are experiencing a 4-day work week or something, of some sort. And here in America, people are arguing over health care and all kinds of things that other countries already solved and got right. I mean, there's a saying, the old world got it right and the new world got it wrong. You know what America's problem is, and this is from me, this is my personal thought, that we're just like, not me, but Americans are just too greedy. They're too selfish. They don't care about one another. And that's a fact. Some do, some don't. And this gun, and these gun nuts who wanna keep all their guns, they always talk about the Second Amendment. And the truth is, they just want to hang on to their guns and just collect guns. Basically, I think they're just hoarding guns. And they talk about, I need a gun to defend myself so I can have freedoms, so I can have my freedoms, and we can, and the government said that we can give you as many guns as you want. More mass shootings happen, we can give you more and more and more and more and more guns. And to me, that doesn't make any sense. Mass shooting drills and just giving people more and 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 more guns isn't going to solve the problem. Because right now, like, we're just like, when it comes to guns and bullets, people in the U.S., not people from other countries like Canada and the U.K. who are viewing this video. In the U.S., people are just swimming in guns. I mean, this is a disturbing thought. People swimming in a swimming pool that is filled to the brim with guns and bullets. Machine guns, AK-47s, 357 Magnums, Glock pistols, you name it. Just swimming around in a swimming pool full of guns and bullets. And they're swimming like this. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. I love guns. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy, like, it's kind of disturbing. Like, in other countries, I guess like countries like Australia, New Zealand, the UK, others, they just see that and they just scratch their heads and just find that kind of creepy, weird, and disturbing. Yeah, yeah, I mean, it's just a nation full of greedy. The United States is a nation full of greedy people, gun nuts, gaslighters, cliquish people, people who don't give a shit about one another. That's it. It's a terrible country. You got these normies who drive these people to go on mass shootings. They make fun of them, pick on them, call them names like stupid, worthless boy and all this crap. They gaslight. They like to nick and pick at these people. And then when they snap and turn around and try to kill them, they morph into like chicken shit afraid people. Like, oh my god, he's so dangerous. He's crazy. He's trying to kill me. Then before that, they were laughing and making fun of her. Ah ha ha! You simp! You incel! You prick! Yeah! You're nothing but he! Laugh out loud. Then when they snap and pull out a gun and shoot at him, you hear these mass shooting drills go off, and you hear this: active shooter, active shooter, active shooter. We gotta get out of here. There's a mass shooter around. Oh, I know him. He tried to shoot and kill me. We gotta get away from him. Oh my god. Like, I mean, if I was a man living in living out in the country on the border between Spain and France, and I'm sitting in my cottage seeing all this on TV, I'll be shaking my head and saying this in Spanish, Castilian, or French. I'll be saying this: this is a crazy country. That country is nuts. I think I don't want to go to that country. They got way too many mass shootings. The people are just weird. I mean, some of them are friendly. They look friendly on TV, but some of them are just weird, odd, paranoid, clueless people. I mean, the healthcare and the mass shootings and the lack of gun control. Why are these people putting up with this stuff? I just don't get it. And I'll just be shaking my head in shame. And after that, I'll go outside, get on my bicycle, and just ride around on a windy mountain road in the mountains between France and Spain, enjoying the fresh air and talking to some old people who have a donkey or goat farm or whatnot. Yeah. What can I say? This country is a mess. And I was blocked by an American from his YouTube channel, Doc Garcia, or he calls himself Doc G07. Yeah, I used to subscribe to his channel. Now, I guess he blocked me because I guess he got tired of me putting down long comments, or he just don't want to listen to people anymore. He just want to listen to himself. Or probably I was annoying him. But the guy lost his mind, but I never hate Doc G, and I never kissed his ass at all. He was a cool guy. He speak his mind. He never sugarcoat anything. So since I'm been blocked from his channel, since I can't comment on his videos anymore, I'm just going to leave him alone. So that's not going to hurt. So that's not going to bother me. And yeah, people change and you got to move on, and I get that. And I'm going to change myself by getting a job, saving my money, and getting my ass out of this country and living better than how I'm living right now. Improving my health by eating healthier foods, going outside, exercising, socializing with people who like to travel, who like to talk to other people, like to connect with other people. That's better than talking to a bunch of nutcases on Facebook and on comment sections, on videos on YouTube channels. So anyway, the USA sucks. It's not one of the best countries in the world. It's one of the worst countries in the world. And I gave my 101 reasons why it sucks. An updated version. Well, that's all I gotta say in this video. Cheers.